eso? ¿Qué tiene, un robot en su cuarto? Mirá ese streamer.
This is Nobi, 25 years old, living in the outskirts of Tokyo, and he's just waking up. He's originally from Hiroshima, but now living in this unique shared house reserved for only aspiring mangaka, aka manga artists. He lives
¡No! ¡Doctor Stone! ¡Doctor Piedra!
with 3 other mangaka under the special program called Tokiwaso Project, which provides a living space in addition to support to help develop a manga artist's career. Wow, he's mixing natto, mozuku seaweed, and egg. Kind of a unique Japanese quick but healthy meal. Do you eat this often?
ほぼ毎日ですね。
You're so healthy.
健康ですか。やっぱ漫画家って健康あんまり良くないと思うんで、こういうの食べてちょっと気を使わないといけないかなと思って。
No entienden, ¿no?
Oh, you drink protein too?
子供用間違えて買っちゃったんですけど、美味しいですね。ココアみたい。
Despite not really drawing as a kid, he started creating manga, a style of Japanese comic books 6 years ago, under the name Nobi Ketaro. He enrolled in
Ojo que en 6 años ya aprendí a dibujar manga. Todos ustedes pueden llegar.
Anabuki Design College in Hiroshima Prefecture and studied manga and illustration for 2 years, eventually moving to Tokyo to pursue his career as a
¿Cómo
manga.
te vas a secar el pelo? ¿Cómo te vas a secar el pelo? Por favor, andate a la mierda. ¿Cómo te vas a secar el pelo? ¿Cómo te vas a secar el pelo? Te pasás la toalla y ya está. ¿Cómo te vas a secar el pelo? Dios
Mangaka,
mío.
and recently received the biannual award for upcoming mangaka from Chiba Tetsuya, the creator of the popular manga Ashino Joe. Good morning, everyone. I am back with another day in the life. A lot of you asked me to do another manga artist, so here we are. But this time, I'm going to be following an aspiring manga artist living in a share house. Let's go see what Nobi is doing right now. So I just made it into the share house. Nobi should be on the 2nd floor.
Pará, casa compartida en este coso puede entrar cualquiera por las partes de abajo, mirá.
Good morning.
ございます。
Did you sleep well last night?
あんまり寝れなかったです。時間ぐらいですかね。締め切りとかやらないといけないことを考えすぎちゃって、あんまり寝れなかったです。
He has a deadline in 1 week for his first ever publisher-paid Yomikiri, a complete manga story that ends in 1 episode. And he's still working on the story, so it makes sense why he's just a bit stressed. How far are you from finishing?
最初ですね。もう真ん中まで来て、ちょっと気に入らなくて戻っての繰り返し。
He says that one of the most challenging and time-consuming aspects for him is building the actual story for his manga. It usually requires many redrafts and endless adjustments to get it flowing perfectly. For example, he said it took him 2 months to create his last manga. What are you doing now?
今日一日のスケジュールと、あと
¿2 meses crear el manga le tomó? Oda los escribe en una semana.
やることを書いてました。気合い入れるためにもこれいつもやってますね。
In the mornings, he feels that his mind is most clear, so he typically starts his day creating manga. But to ensure he works on all aspects of his craft throughout the day, he maintains a
Lindo
schedule to
setup.
keep on track and motivated. And this morning, it seems like he's starting to work on his story plot for his Yomikiri. So let me... motivated. And this morning, it seems like he's starting to work on his story plot for his... Yomikiri. So let me quickly explain what happens during the manga creation process. After finishing
¿Vos viste lo que es esa cosa rara para dibujar?
the plot, he'll work on the nemu, a rough drawing layout plan for his Yomikiri, which he needs to produce for his editor. It looks like a bigger version of these tiny tiles with a lot more detail. After getting feedback, Nobi has to repeat this process several times until the editor approves the content,
enfocas
at
el
which
culo,
point he'll
vos.
start working on his Genko, the final manuscript that gets submitted to the editor before publishing. He's typing random words. What's that for?
アイディアが思いつかないので、思いついた単語とかをメモしていく。
A ver, yo no soy un experto, pero si lo mejor que puedes hacer es hacer una lluvia de ideas en un coso para guiar tu historia, yo no sé si el manga va a tener mucho éxito.
こから何か組み合わせてひらめかないかなと思ってやってます。
How many manga have you fully completed?
漫画作ったのは20ぐらいは。
What's the name of the manga you last made?
昼花火っていうものを描きました。
So it looks like Nobi's gonna be doing this for a while. So while he's doing that, let's do what we do and explore this place.
Vamos a explorar la
So
casa.
let's see what's upstairs. Oh wow, look at this room. So apparently this is a free room. It has everything you need. It has a bed.
Imagínate vivir ahí, amigo. Amigo, literal, un preso tiene más espacio. Un preso tiene más espacio que en esa habitación.
It has a desk and a place to put your clothes. Okay, so let's see if anyone is in this room. Oh, that's one of his housemates. Can I bother you for a sec?
いいですか。はい。
What are you doing right now?
一応原稿のペン入れが終わって、これからちょっと仕上
Otro mangaka más.
げ、なんかベタ塗ったりとか、トーン貼ったりみたいなのを今なんかデジタルでやってるみたいな感じです。
How long have you been living here?
8ヶ月ぐらい。
Why did you decide to live here?
もともと漫画家を目指してて、漫画家を目指してる人たちがいっぱいいるところに行って、自分もなんか奮い立たせられるかなみたいな。
Pa, no me gustó nada, amigo.
Is it easy working on your manga here?
あ、そうですね。やっぱりもう漫画家のためのデスクとかも用意してもらってるんで、結構作業のしやすさはあります。
Can I see your work?
あ、はい。全然まだ未完成のやつですけど。
What's the title?
まだ仮ですけど、チェイスっていう名前で考えてます。
And what's your name?
あ、僕ですか。僕、下枝陸って言います。
And cool, these are their toilets. With that
¿Qué es este? ¿El baño de un McDonald's, boludo?
typical old school Japanese home styling. Fairly clean for a shared house. I guess Nobi's done working on his manga for now, and it seems like he's going outside.
Opa.
No, no me lo
Where are you
explique.
heading
No me
to?
lo explique porque no lo voy a entender. No lo voy a entender. Te ponga como te ponga, no lo voy a entender. Que no lo voy a entender.
Que no lo voy a
Bien
entender.
tecnológicos los japonés, pero para cuando las camas queen size matrimoniales.
Sí, obvio, de coger ni hablamos, ¿no?
これから駅に行って秋葉原まで資料写真撮りに行きます。
As a manga artist, there's a constant level of creative output required, so Nobi thinks it's important to get out once in a while to take inspiration from new experiences. Oh, he switches backpack to the front, a typical show of courtesy in Japan when
Yo
riding
creo que una de las cosas por las que me gustaría si algún día viajo a Japón es por las máquinas expendedoras. Después me da una paja.
trains or when in other crowded areas. Nice, he found his senpai, aka mangaka friend who's more experienced. Today they decided to go to Akihabara because Nobi wanted to specifically take some photos here to use as background images for his manga. Apparently they don't necessarily need to draw all of their backgrounds, but instead use photos and edit it in a manga production software like Clip Studio. Nobi, what do you look for when taking photos?
漫画の背景に使いやすいかっていうのと、あと目線ですね。自分の目線で撮ったら背景として使いづらくなるので、ちょっと胸の位置を心がけて撮ると自然な写真になります。
What kind of photos are you taking?
今僕が欲しいのは煽りって言ってこういうビルを見上げた時の写真を今撮っています。こういう時の絵が漫画とかでシーンが切り替わる時によく使われている。
¿Qué manga hiciste vos?
In the past, manga was strictly drawn with paper and ink, but in this new digital age, electronic tablets and PCs are becoming more and more the standard, which is helping artists today produce content more quickly and efficiently.
このコーナー目で左です。
It's lunchtime! It seems that they decided to pick up some Wagyu burgers and find a place to eat outside. So how did you guys meet?
知り合ったのが2年前ぐらいで、
¡Qué hambre,
漫画家
papi!
が集まるオンラインサロンの
Decime que no te da hambre.
メンバー
What kind of manga do you create?
天心を題材に漫画を描きまして、今オンラインで配信されてまして、
He says that a publisher was looking for an artist on their social media who could create a manga centered around fencing. Nobi spotted it and told him about it.
今はその新作の企画を練ってるっていう感じでいますね。
When did you decide to become a mangaka?
意識し始めたのは高校から、大学出てから本格的に出版社の持ち込みを始めました。
¿Cuánto es la alarma de qué mundo saliste HDP?
¿De qué mundo saliste, HDP? No tengo. No tengo esa, boludo.
これで行きたいなって思ってたやつはなぜ矛盾を感じたかというと、
なんかもう
あ、
無制限っていう
いやいや
そうでもないんだよ。
ビーム
One of the main reasons why Nobi asked to meet his senpai today is he wanted to get some advice about the plot direction for his manga. So what do you think?
どういう舞台でどんな主人公でっていうのを考えてる段階なんで、僕からもあんま具体的なこと言えないんですけど、僕から言えることは、そもそものびさんが何に興味があるのかとか聞き出して、その手伝いをできればいいかなって今聞いてました、僕は。
So what happens if you're late for your deadline?
いやそんなに明確に厳しく決められてるところではないので、ただ最初の依頼っていうことで自分の信用っていうのをあまり落としたくない。
Yeah, it's understandable that he wants to start his career with credibility. Now equipped with his senpai's sage advice, Nobi has regained much of his focus. What are you gonna do now?
これから仕事をします。ライブ配信アプリのタレントさんの問い合わせ窓口をやっているので。
O sea que además trabaja controlando... ¿Qué? Chupapija. De idols y celebridades. Son todos putos los idols.
メールの返信だとか LINE とか Twitter のチャットの返信をします。
So Nobi found this job through his friend on social media, and now he works for the company remotely and sometimes at their office. He usually works about 3 to 4 hours when he works from home, but since he needs to work on his naming today, he's only gonna work for about an hour. The average starting manga artist's annual income in Japan is around 2 to 4 million yen, about 17 to 35,000 US dollars. So to supplement living costs, many take on part-time or assistant jobs.
De 17 a 35 mil dólares al año. Sí, 3 mil dólares no cobran bien. Estos. Después tenés a Oda que te cobra 3 millones por
Are you
capítulo.
done?
終わりました。これから作業を開始したいと思います。
Do you always stand while you draw?
立って作業することが多いです。そのために結構スタンドとかもつけたんですけど、
He's using a Wacom screen tablet. Apparently, Wacom is used by many manga artists in Japan and is one of the most popular brands for its ease of use and precise drawing tools. Oh, and that's his shortcut keyboard. Cool. Where are you going, Nobi?
これからミーティングがあるのでそっちに行きます。お疲れ様です。
¡Opa! ¡Opa! La novia alquiler. Llegó la chorizo. Opa, llegó la chorizo, dale. Dale que vino. Dale que vino. Dale que vino chorizo, dale. Ay. Dale que estamos.
Now he has his Teikeimen done, a counseling meeting with an advisor from the Tokiwaso program, scheduled regularly to discuss how his manga is developing in addition to how he's living in the shared house.
Sí, sí.
In fact, there are many young artists living in Tokiwaso shared houses throughout Tokyo, and often mangaka starting a new career face many roadblocks, so advisors visit to share and guide all of them in industry knowledge and know-how so that the artists have as many tools as possible to help continue them on their path and to increase their chances of success.
ございました。お疲れ様です。
¿Sexo?
When Nobi hits a creative wall with his stories or simply needs to get some fresh air, he takes a walk along the river by his house. Nobi, so how's your story coming along now?
まずですね。友達に会ったのは大きかったんで、なんとかします。
By the way, are there any new ways to earn income aside from going through publishing?
Igual son lindos estos barrios, ¿no? Qué barrio lindo, la concha de la madre, ¿eh? Qué barrio lindo. Imagínate tener esta casa de 2 pisos para que me esté garchando a tu vieja. ¿Cómo queda, no? ¿Cómo queda?
publishers?
最近だと電子書籍を代行するサービスっていうのがあって
He says there are so many types of digital manga and ebooks available these days. It's given way to ebook agents that will help release a mangaka's work to hundreds of platforms for a fee. At the same time, this new digital era has also given opportunity to mangaka in niche markets, like dark manga, that would have never been approved by established publishers. Oh, he's back on his tablet. What are you doing now?
これからツイッターに漫画をアップするので最終の仕上げをしてます。
In the past, to build any sort of career as a mangaka, an artist's only option was to work with a publisher to earn a living, which required them to do a walk-in interview or get recognized by winning an award. But this practice has slightly changed in Japan as social media has provided mangaka alternative ways to promote and earn a living with their manga. Aspiring mangaka can now be discovered online, and some can even earn a living by publishing their manga on various online platforms. But working with a publisher even to this day remains a prudent path to a lucrative career. So what did you upload?
2ページの漫画をアップしました。5分プロット10分ネームって言って
So Nobi's been involved with an online group of manga artists for the last 2 years where every Saturday a topic is announced and each member is required to create their own 2-page manga. When he's done with it, he posts it on Twitter and Pixiv, which is the largest social media platform for manga artists
Tengo que decirles algo, no me gusta nada lo que está dibujando.
and illustrators in Japan. He makes a point to update
No me
his
gusta
fan
nada
box,
el estilo, no me gusta nada el estilo de dibujo, nada, amigo.
which is like a blog space every day. By the way, do you think going to school to learn about manga gave you an advantage?
難しいんですけど結論としては専門学校に行ってよかった。
¡Zurdos! He says that the
Es el
skills he learned
mangaka
at
de
school in
Circles.
2 years can
La
probably be
alarma
learned
es
in
a qué
half a
punto
year working as a
llegaste.
mangaka assistant.
175.
But the largest advantage was the opportunity to meet other aspiring mangaka. His road wasn't easy though, as he realized that many of the other students were more talented than him, so after graduating, he realistically took a job working at an electronics store for 3 years. But later seeing one of his younger classmates get their manga published reignited his passion to re-pursue his mangaka career.
Opa,
Oh, I guess he's cooking his own dinner now.
¿cocina?
And there's his housemate. I guess he got some gyudon from Matsuya. Smells so good.
¡Oh! ¡Ay, qué pinta esa carnecita!
Nobi's fairly close to his housemates, so when there's a chance, they eat together. And naturally, they often discuss manga.
なんかルパンが乗ってる。
Right now, Nobi's showing him one of his latest manga to get his feedback. It's one of the benefits of living
Umai! Umai, people! Umai!
with other manga artists. Nobi says that he appreciates living in an environment where others share a common love for manga while also having a different perspective in life.
じゃねえよ。なんか
So, what do you think about Nobi's manga?
いやノビさんの
Y de coger no hablamos, ¿no?
漫画はなんかこう他にない感じでシュールというか読んでてすごい不思議な感じになるんで引き込まれるというか面白いなと思います。
風呂入ります。
Now that he's bathed, it's time to refocus on the plot he's been struggling with all day. Be honest, do you think he can finish the storyline?
もう少しなんとかなるかなといった感じです。
What about the Nemu? Are you gonna be okay?
ギリギリ1週間後多分そこまで追い込まないとダメです。
So it looks like Nobi will be doing this the rest of the night as he has to finish this Nemu by the end of the week. He'll probably go to sleep later tonight at midnight, and then after that, who knows, he has the rest of the week. But that's pretty much a day in the life of a Japanese mangaka living at a share house. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you guys want to see more of these videos or anything related to Japan, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and I'll catch you guys.
Es horrible. Es horrible, amigo, horrible. Horrible. El que hace el video un fenómeno, pero horrible ese estilo de vida, amigo. Horrible.